Alright, Shalom. Hopefully y'all can see me. Yeah, man. Lower than y'all can see me. Pretty sure y'all can. Right? Yeah, man. Alright, so we back on here another week. Alright, through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son, Yahawashi. Alright, double line of Sedals and Apostles over there, Great Millstone. Alright. And a sincere salutation unto the brother and pushing this word through truth and sincerity, risking their life and freedom to do so. Alright, we back here another week, man, through the spirit. Yeah, we back here another week. Okay, through the spirit and power of Yahawashi, of course. Okay, giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Father and the Son, Yahawashi. Alright. And today, man, we're gonna be going into 6 and 23. Yeah, we're going into a topic that I've been meditating on, man. Alright. You know? So this topic is basically called SuperSuit, man. Alright? AKA the armor of Yahawashi, man. Alright? You know, basically what I mean by that, if you watch the movie called The Incredibles, alright, if you watch that movie, man, that movie was pretty good, man. Alright? And the movie was good in terms of Jake, because Jake had special power in the movie, right? Jake had special power in the movie, man. Okay? Right? The whole family, man, from the dad all the way down to the baby. Okay? Right, which we're gonna get ready to have that power again soon too. Okay, we're gonna have that power too. That special power that the Lord is talking about, man. Alright? Yeah, man, it's kinda hot, I ain't gonna lie. Alright? I'm gonna try and endure the heat today. Alright, but yeah, man. Okay, through the spirit. Yeah, man, they had special power. Alright, in the movie, okay, right, the Jake, okay. Alright, Frozone, okay? His name was Frozone, but basically he said, "Where's my super suit?" You know, and I'm like, hey man, you know, that could be a lesson, literally the whole lesson. Okay, in regards to when I say it could be a whole lesson, okay, it can be, alright, the armor of Yahawashi, okay, that super suit, man, okay, that cloak, okay. What the brothers always say is true too. Okay, we have a cloak of Yahawashi, alright, Yahawashi is our covering, right? You know, so first I want to open up with that scripture, actually, matter of fact, alright? Okay, because Yahawashi is our covering, man, he's our cloak, okay? And last week, man, we went into the lesson, what was the lesson? The lesson was on, man, what was it called? The scriptures is life, okay? So, I mean, you know, what other way to, you know, prolong that lesson with this topic, man, alright? Okay. Right, man. You know? So we're gonna get Ephesians, right? Yeah. We'll open up in Ephesians. Verse 27. Alright. So this is Ephesians chapter what's chapter 6. Salakia. Yeah, I can't remember all the scriptures, man. Oh, man. Yeah, Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 11. All right. No, let's start at verse 10. Yeah, okay, start verse 10. It says, finally, brethren, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Okay? So again, man, that cloak, okay? Now a cloak, man, okay? A cloak is meant to make it invisible, okay? Susceptible to damage. Also, if you play games, cloaks are like shields too. Okay? A cloak's like a shield, like a hidden, an invisible shield. Okay? Right? The best way I could describe it, if you watch the Fantastic Four, okay, Sue Storm, she has that, okay, a cloak, all right? She can go invisible. She can use the invisibility to make a shield, okay? Barriers, all that, man. Well, guess what? That's Yahawashi to us, man. He's our cloak, all right? He's our armor, okay? It says, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Verse 11 says, put on the whole armor of Yahawah, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, okay? And obviously, we know what the devil is, man. Okay, easy breakdown. Okay, there's a physical carnation of Satan, aka Esau, Edom. Okay, and then there's the spiritual manifestation of Satan. Okay, which we already know. Okay, right? Because there's no devil in the ground with a pitchfork ready to take your soul to hell. No, man. Okay, those conditions, hell and heaven, we're already in them right now. Okay, there's a certain people that's in heaven right now as we speak. Okay, and again, that goes even further into the lesson. Put on your whole armor, because guess what? We have to go up against, the disadvantages as Jake. Okay, right? We have to go up against the disadvantages as Jake, man. Okay, in the society. Okay, clearly we're under the curses, right? So it says also, verse 12, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against the powers, against the rulers of darkness in this world. Okay? And when you read Job chapter 9, verse 24, that precept gives you, okay? When you read that precept gives you, okay, who rules the world. Okay? The wicked rule the world, man. That's how the world is the way it is right now. Okay? That's why people, again, man, a lot of people are starting to find out that a lot of these corporations own these smaller businesses, Why is there shortages on this? Why is the business doing this and moving like that? Well, because it's owned by the upper corporations, man. Okay, right? So when you find out the intentions of those corporations, then you start to question the agendas and the things that they push out. You know what I mean? Okay. Again, it's and that's why we went into that topic last week, because that topic ties into the devices of Satan. Okay. When you go into Second Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11, it talks about the devices of Satan. Okay, Esau has many devices set up to destroy you, man. Okay, all right. What do you think the valley of the shadow of death is, man? We're in that right now. Okay, death is all around us, man. Death plagues us, man. We're in darkness. That's why I went into that topic, man. The scriptures is life. We need that life. Okay, we need that lamp. Okay, like the scriptures talks about, the scriptures is a lamp. Okay, the law is a light. Okay, we need that light because we're in darkness, man. Okay, we're in the flesh still, of course. Okay, we're still in wickedness. Okay, we're still tempted to do wickedness. Okay, so guess what, man? We need that light. Okay, we need that lamp. We need that armor. Okay. It says, yeah, man, and also too, it said we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Okay, there's bigger things than the flesh, man. Okay, and for brothers in this truth, you already know that the spiritual battles are actually way more harder than the flesh. Okay, then you go into the spiritual battles, dealing with the demons plaguing your mind. Okay, you get the spirits trying to hop on you. Okay, yeah, man, just be honest. Okay, because you're in the flesh. I'm being honest, man. Okay, and if you say you don't, you think you're perfect in this truth, man, then you're not really in the truth, because you're not being tested. You're not being chastised by the Lord. And God's going to send those temptations and trials your way, okay, to test who you really are. Okay, and that's just the ways of life, because you're always tested in life, man. Okay, so how much more for the truth? You're always going to be tested for who you say you are, who you think you are. You say you have faith. You say you love the Lord. Okay, that's how the whole temptation is going to come upon the world, because guess what? All these people are claiming they know Yahawashi, aka who they call Jesus. They claim they do this, they do that. I go to church every weekend and all this. Okay, well, the Lord's really going to put that to the test. Okay, the Lord's really going to put that to the test. Okay, He's going to really test you. Okay, and only that's why I smell a few people that have actually been following the ways, actually been, it's like the people that said they study for the finals. Everyone says they study for the finals, and the teacher's like, "You sure you don't need no help?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're good, we study, da da da." And then the finals actually come, the finals test or the exam comes, and then every majority of everyone fails, and those small little portion of 5 or 4 students pass. The actual students that practiced and did all those things. Well, guess what, man? That's what's really gonna become a reality. Okay, all right. That flesh and blood goes deeper, man. Okay, those principalities and high places, man. That goes deep because guess what, man? All right, that's an everyday thing. Okay, it says against the rulers of this world, darkness in this world, against the spiritual wickedness in high places. There you go, spiritual wickedness in high places. So that should tell you that there's an elite in high places that rule this earth. Okay, that command the things that happens, man. All right. Verse 13 it says, wherefore take ye unto the whole armor of Yahawah, okay, and ye be able to withstand the evil day, right? Which are coming into the evil day, man. Okay, the evil days can be death, massacre, plagues. Okay, right? The book of Ezra tells you that in the 15th chapter. Read Ezra's the 15th chapter. It tells you everything that's gonna happen. Okay, Ezra's seen everything. All right, and it says that the armor of Yahawah, that ye may be able to withstand the evil day, and having done all to stand. Okay, right, and ultimately, okay, the elect's going to persevere through that. Okay, we already know that. It says verse 14, stand therefore having your loins girt with the truth. Okay, and when your loins are girded, that means you're on your guard, right? You're in formation, you're in stance. Okay, so that's ultimately what that means, man. Okay, we're already in stance, we're ready. Okay, that's how we're doing what we do. We can have the haven, aka the cloak. Okay, the cloak. I might need to sit down a little longer lesson on this, but it says, stand therefore having your loins girded about with the truth, and having your breastplate of righteousness. All right, this is described armor because with the armor, okay, you have a girdle, aka you have the groin covered. Then you have your chest, you have your shoulder pads. All right. It says, verse 15, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Okay, all right. You have your shoes. Okay, your shoes have armor. Okay, back in Israel, whenever we used to wear these shoes, we used to wear sandals. Your what is it called? Your toes would be free. Okay, you would honestly have sole at the bottom, of course. Okay, and then you would have a little a lap, like a thumb going over your toes, but your toes are still free. Okay, and then you have the lace at the back to hoist your heel. Okay, right? Hey man, everything has changed, really and truly. Okay, but this is just describing, man. It's describing the whole thing. Okay, and really and truly, when you go into it, you could be talking about the body as well, because the body, aka the body of Yahawashi, of course, right, the house of David. Okay, that is a whole armor in itself. Okay, we're the defenders of that, man. Okay, we're the defenders of the gospel. So really, when you go deeper into it, okay, right, defending the gospel, man. Okay. All right, when we come out here, aren't we not battling high principalities? Okay, brothers interact with demons all the time, trying to come up, getting knives pulled on them. Well, what did the brother say in the UK? He said that when he, around the first time he started to come out and teach, okay, he got robbed. Him and the brother got robbed, knife point. Come on, man. Okay, we've already been dealing with the high principalities and all that. Okay, right? The flesh and blood is to yourself, because you do it the flesh, okay, by yourself. And if there's times where you have to help brothers as well. Okay, some brothers might need your advice, right, in particular subjects and topics, because they're going through something, you went through it, okay, but for the most part, dealing with the flesh and blood, okay, right, dealing with the flesh, aka the temptations and all that stuff, hey man, that's to yourself. But the high principalities and all that, okay, that's to yourself as well, but it's within the body, okay, all right, so it's a deep thought to think about, man. Okay, it says, verse 16, and above all, taking the shield of faith. All right. You can shield up your body all you want, but ultimately you need that shield, man. Okay, you need your shield and sword. Okay, and your helmet. Okay, if you have your helmet, your shield, you're pretty much good for the most part. You can dodge. But if you get any head injuries, man, oh yeah, it's over for you. Okay, right, and you need your shield. Okay, because your shield blocks anything, and your sword is for the offense. Okay, your sword is for the offense, man. All right. it says the shield of faith, wherein ye be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked, right? Deflect. Okay, deflect attacks, absorb attacks. That's something what the armor is for. The Lord's there to absorb the attacks. Okay, that cloak is there to absorb the attacks. Okay, when we're on the defense, all right? It says, verse 17, and take the helmet of salvation, okay? And notice how it protects the spirit, your mind, okay? The helmet protects your spirit, your mind, okay? Because your spirit's not your heart. Your heart's literally your mind. That's in the Hebrew. That's the definition, okay? So your heart is your mind, man. The helmet protects your mind, the helmet of salvation, all right? You see how that works? That's all, those two and two go together, okay? It says, and the sword of spirit, right? Okay, the sword of spirit is for what? To cut the dividing. What's that spirit? The spirit. What's that scripture? It's in Hebrews. Cutting the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, man. Okay, that sword is there to cut the spirits, man. So when you're teaching, okay, because this is our sword, man. This is our sword. Okay, the helmet, okay, is your mind. Okay, all right. Because when you have faith, you have high faith, you're strong in the faith, okay? That's your helmet. That's your salvation. The truth is your salvation, okay? The sword is the literal Bible, okay? Right? The sword is your literal Bible, okay? All right? Cutting, dividing asunder of soul and spirit. So anyone comes to you incorrect about the doctrine, you cut their ass up, okay? You're making lessons. Hey, man, just ordinary lessons, you're cutting people up because certain lessons apply to certain people. People will be going through different stages of their life. You might make a basic lesson on dietary laws. Someone hasn't been following the dietary laws properly, or they messed up, right? Someone doesn't, you make a lesson on faith, okay? Which that's like my favorite lesson. I always make lessons on faith and all that, okay? Right? Someone has been lacking faith and been down in the spirit. That helps them up, that helps uplift them, that cuts that demon on them, okay? So come on, man, All right, one more is, what is it called? Strengthening your mind, okay, aka your spirit, okay, building your faith. Someone might be down in the spirit, someone doesn't have as much faith as you, okay. They listen to that lesson and it boosts their spirit. They get on fire, okay, right? You make a lesson on doing more videos and being in the spirit, being more diligent, reading more, okay. Someone hasn't been reading as much, or they haven't been in this, in the spirit, to do lessons as much. All right, they hear that video. Now, boom, they're on fire now, So, hey, man, that's what it's about, okay? And that, too, it could be a demon on them, okay? Right? Some brothers may have anxiety, All right? Some brothers may have anxiety, social anxiety, so, they might be scared to come out and teach, You know how social anxiety works, I'm going to be honest. You're out here teaching, there's a whole bunch of eyes on you, okay? You're not used to that. You don't like attention, you don't like the eyes being on you, okay? So guess what, all right? That's how social anxiety works. You don't like people looking at you. All right, you don't like speaking loud and all that. You're more of a calm, chill person. I'm not gonna lie, that's tough. Okay, but you gotta work through that, man. You gotta see it through. Okay. It says, and the sword and spirit, which is the word of Yahawah, right? So the word of Yahawah is that sword and spirit, man. Okay. Hey, man, the scriptures is clear cut and direct, man. Okay. To those who can understand it, because you have a lot of people on your team, they know the scriptures just because they read it front to back. That's not you knowing the scriptures, man. Okay? So,